The timeline based on the teachings attributed to Enoch, especially from texts like the Book of Enoch, primarily 1 Enoch, presents a deeply symbolic and prophetic view of history and the end times. Here's a simplified overview of that timeline. The Watchers and the fall. Genesis aligned angels. Watchers descend to earth, lust after human women, and produce the Nephilim giants. This rebellion corrupts humanity and nature. Judgment is declared by God through Enoch, who is taken up and shown heavenly visions. The fallen angels are imprisoned, and the flood. Noah's time is prophesied to cleanse the earth. Enoch's vision of the 10 weeks apocalyptic timeline. This is the most structured timeline Enoch gives, found in 1 Enoch 93 and 91. Weeks 1-7, the history of humanity. 1, Enoch is born, and righteousness begins. Week 2, emergence of sin. Week 3, Abrahamic covenant. Week 4, revelation of the law. Moses. Week 5, temple is built, apostasy follows. Week 6, apostasy and exile, Israel's fall. Week 7, great judgment on rulers and kings, righteousness reemerges. Weeks 8-10, the future and final judgment. Week 8, righteousness grows, and a new order begins. Week 9, final judgment, righteous are vindicated, the wicked are destroyed. Week 10, eternal righteousness and a new heaven and earth, final judgment of the fallen angels and the renewal of creation. Messianic and millennial hopist. Son of Man appears, interpreted by many as a messianic figure. He judges the kings and the wicked. The righteous live in peaceful, glorified existence, possibly implying a new Eden or heaven on earth. Astronomical and cosmic cycle. Enoch is shown celestial calendars and angelic governance of time and seasons. Time is cyclical and governed by divine order. Corruption of the calendar is tied to the fall of mankind. The Book of Enoch is like a hidden blueprint that reveals what really happened before the flood, not just bad people, but a cosmic rebellion involving angels, the Watchers, and hybrid offspring Nephilim. Why the flood was necessary, not just to wipe out sin, but to reset a world tainted by unnatural forces and forbidden knowledge. How the corruption keeps returning. Enoch sees it as a cycle, where humanity repeatedly falls into darkness because of pride, oppression, and turning from divine order. Warnings and hope. It's not just doom. There's a recurring message. Divine judgment will come, but so will justice, restoration, and a new age of light. So yes, Enoch doesn't just describe history, it lays out a cosmic drama of fall, judgment, and eventual renewal. Many consider it a kind of hidden prophecy or spiritual timeline that goes far deeper than what traditional scripture reveals on the surface. The Watchers and their forbidden knowledge. In the Book of Enoch, especially chapters 6-16, the Watchers are a group of 200 angels sent by God to watch over humanity. But they break divine law in several major ways. They lusted after human women by Semjaza. They made a pact to take human wives. Their union produced the Nephilim, giant hybrid beings who were violent and destructive. They taught forbidden knowledge. Each Watcher taught a specific kind of knowledge that humans weren't meant to have yet, echoing a kind of false enlightenment or corrupted wisdom. Some examples: Semjaza, enchantments, root-cutting plant sorcery; Azazel, weapons, warfare, metallurgy, and cosmetics interpreted as vanity, seduction, and violence; Arakiel, signs of the earth, geomancy, perhaps even early earth sciences; Kokobeel, astrology misusing heavenly knowledge; Barakiel, astrology, signs of the stars; Penemu, secrets of writing, literacy linked to manipulation; Kazdeja, abortions and serpent magic. Big idea. These teachings were not just technological advancements, they were spiritual violations. They accelerated corruption, greed, violence, and vanity, disconnecting humanity from divine order. The Nephilim devour and destroy. The offspring Nephilim are described as giants who consume everything, including humans, animals, and even each other. Their presence throws creation into chaos, not just socially, but spiritually and ecologically. Divine judgment. God sends Enoch as a mediator. He tells the Watchers their fate: they will be bound, cast into the abyss Sheol, and judged at the end of time. The flood of Noah becomes the divine reset, cleansing the earth not just of wicked humans, but of the hybrid abominations and spiritual contamination. Why it matters spiritually. Enoch presents a world where hidden powers manipulate humanity, and knowledge is not neutral. It can either align us with the divine or corrupt us deeply. It's a warning against spiritual pride, the pursuit of power, and trusting false light bearers.